Frieza! Listen up! We quit! All of us! Got it? We don't work for you! You can find someone else to do your dirty work! This is for all the people that we killed in your name! I wish we were never foolish enough to obey you! Here! Have it! It's you, my son. You are the one who will defeat Frieza! Kakarot!
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Nerdime here with another figure review, and today we're looking at the SH Figuarts Dragonball Z Bardock.
Bardock?
And dope figure. Excited to get into the review. Not too much to go over today outside of, again, as always, thanks for subbing to my YouTube, my IG, and my TikTok. And for the giveaway, I'm keeping track of everyone who is subbing to my pages, so I really appreciate you guys for giving me all the support. Really excited to see who ends up winning that giveaway. Really curious to see what they're gonna pick. But yeah, lots of custom figure reviews coming as well. I know you guys really enjoy those, and as well as those Naruto figure reviews. More of those to come as well. So just hang tight. A lot of cool stuff to review along the way. And yeah, let's get into it. Taking a look at the packaging, and SHF as usual kills it. I love the detail on the back of the box as well. All the different poses you can get the figure in, even the smug look with the scouter, which is dope. This one's a little weird.
How dare you make a fool of me!
In the middle, but you know, it is what it is. There's some art sides, which is nice. But yeah, pretty simple, nothing crazy here. And look, here's the creepy face again. I'm weak. Taking a closer look at the figure, and SHF as usual kicked it out of the park. And yeah, the detail on this guy's great. Minimal, but if you've seen the actual character, which you probably have at the start of the video, you know he's pretty minimalistic as far as detail goes. But as far as the construction of the figure, pretty dope. The bicep curl, I'm actually digging this. It looks like a new type of joint or something that's in here. It looks a little different than, I don't know, maybe that's just me. It does look pretty similar, so I don't know. Dig it though. One thing that I do have an issue with, or had some problems with, the alternative hands. When you pull them out, I had pulled out the hand and the ball joint had pulled out with it, and I just thought if you peg it back in there, it should fit perfectly fine. It actually didn't. It was extremely loose after that. So it's probably here somewhere, but again, you know what it is. I got the Gorilla Glue and hooked it up, and thankfully I put it in a way where it's a little more fit in there, so you can still turn it, nothing's stuck or whatever, which is dope. So these little pads, you can also pop those off if you need to, not just for look purposes, but if you wanted to articulate him even more. You know, these can kind of get in the way with some different poses, and then they kind of just snap back in here, which is cool. And then the tail, I think it's on, yeah, it's kind of connected here on the back of them, and it just wraps around. It's pretty free falling, just sits there. Articulation is great. The ab crunch sucks, but it is what it is. It goes back pretty far though, which is pretty cool. One thing I wanted to definitely touch on is the alternate face plates. So it's kind of weird, and I'll get into it when I get into the accessories, but the hair comes off, and then you pull off the bandana. And actually here, you can see it through here, and it's all two different pieces or parts. Well, three different pieces. So what I mean by that is the bandana comes off, whoops, and then his ear comes off as well. I know that SH Figuarts has a SHF Vegeta with the scouter. I'm curious to see if it's essentially the same system, but you just take the scouter and then you peg them in where the ear goes. And it fits in there pretty snug. And then you just work from the backwards. Peg in the bandana, and then you plug it all into the head, and then you put the hair sculpt in there. Yeah, with the whole little system that they have, and then you're left with this tiny little ear. I like it. It's actually not that bad, and it's a good way to make everything seamless. If these pegs weren't tight, I haven't had any issues with this falling out or being loose or anything. But if it was, I could just see that being a nightmare. And I think how they made that possible is that the ear or the scouter pegs in two ways. So you have one in the back, and then you have, right in there, and then you have one that pegs into the actual faceplate that I went over. But yeah, I'm sure if it was a little looser, it would be a nightmare. I do foresee this being a problem with losing the Bardock ear, but it is what it is. Hopefully we won't have any issues. But yeah, he's on a pretty much standard SHF body, excuse me, with some added armor and everything. But yeah, he did great. I really don't have any gripes with the figure at all, especially as far as articulation or anything. Oh, I think it's called the fighting body, the new 2.0 body that they use for most of their figures nowadays. But yeah, he's gonna be great in any pose. So if you're a fan, I think you'll be pretty satisfied. I know a lot of people have been waiting a long time for them to come out with a Bardock figure, which is cool. So I'm glad they finally, you know, promised through. So yeah, let's get into the accessories. Taking a look at the accessories, and he's included with a crazy nice little amount here. This is typically what I bring up in most of my videos, especially in regards to the Figmas, how some faceplates come out exactly the same. It's like, what was even the point of giving me this? Even in my last review for the Dyson model Ichigo figure, same case. This one, literally every face serves a purpose, which is dope. With that being said though, something I definitely have to address is the alternate hairs. I'm not really sure what the purpose of this is for. Maybe if you can tell the difference for me, feel free to let me know. I'm sure you guys are great at letting me know when I'm playing with the figure wrong, I guess. But I was looking at the instructions. Here, I'll pull this out. And even through here, I don't really understand. It's dope that they label or number the hairs, so that way you know you're using the exact one that's on the instructional book. I just don't understand it. I don't know what this is. They look exactly the same. Like, what are those? So it is what it is. Either way, still included with some dope accessories. He has this dope energy ball effect from the anime, which is cool. And I like how it pegs into the arm or the hand, but instead of the peg being outwards, so instead of this long piece being attached to the hand, similar to the SHF Naruto figure. I wish I had it around here somewhere. Here we go. But on his Rasengan effect, the peg goes into the hand. But this one is backwards. Oh, that's cool. But it's nice. That way you can still use the arm if you want to use the arm. You don't have to worry about some long peg sticking out. And even the orb is dope. This one even fits in his arm too, which is pretty cool. I saw somebody post a photo of this on IG, which is nice. It doesn't, it might, it can kind of hold it. You can kind of figure it out, or get some sticky tack or something like that, or have him palm it more. And then he's also included with his scouter, which is dope. Nice detail there. And all his alternate faces. And of course his ear. Can't forget Bardock ear. But yeah. Alright. Doing a high comparison here, he is compared to my SH figuarts Dragon Ball Super movie Broly, and he is gonna tower over any figure as usual. Here he is compared to my SH figuarts Naruto Shippuden Naruto. These guys fit pretty good in scale. And here he is compared to my last review of the Dyson model Chigo from Bleach. And here he is compared to my Bestly Studio custom figure Kakashi. And these guys are pretty good in scale too, which is dope. So yeah. All in all, this is a dope figure. If you're a fan, definitely pick them up. SHF figures are notorious for going up in price like crazy. So like I mentioned, if you're a fan, get them ASAP. Great figure. Typically my gripes are that most figures aren't included with enough accessories, but I'm not really sure what else you would need for a Bardock. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, especially for my giveaway that's coming up at the end of this month. Also check out my IG, where I'm typically posting any sneak peeks of my upcoming reviews, and also check out my TikToks. Typically anything or any clips that I put on my TikTok to get you a pretty good idea of what kind of series I'm into and what characters, you know, I always think deserve some type of spotlight. So if you're ever wondering where my head is at on what I'm looking at reviewing, you could typically take a look there and see what my interests are, and also take a look and hear some dope music. So yeah, take it easy, guys. That's gonna be it for me today, and I will see you next week. Peace.